First, we are going to record the audience.
Over the past couple decades, scientists have been putting much effort into the research of stem cells. What they are trying to do with this research is to help cure serious diseases as well as regenerate cells that have been injured or that do not grow properly. Some of the more common parts of the human body that are being researched are the spine, liver, and the kidneys. To understand how this research is going to help people, one needs to understand what a stem cell is and what it's capable of. A stem cell is an unspecialized cell, which means that it has the ability to develop into many different types of cells. In different types of tissues throughout the body, stem cells serve as an internal repair system because the stem cell has the ability to regenerate. A stem cell transplant is the infusion or injection of healthy stem cells into your body to replace damaged or diseased stem cells. A stem cell transplant may be necessary if your bone marrow stops working and doesn't produce enough healthy stem cells. A stem cell transplant also may be performed if high dosage of chemotherapy or radiation therapy is given in the treatment of blood disorders such as leukemia or lymphoma. A stem cell transplant can also help your body make enough healthy white blood cells, red blood cells, or platelets and reduce your risk of life-threatening infections, anemia, and bleeding. I believe that stem cell research should definitely be continued for multiple reasons. One being it has the ability to help people who are suffering from life-threatening diseases. Some of the diseases that are being treated for stem cell research are Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. Two, it is capable of regenerating many different types of cells to help organ and structure function. Some of the types of cells that can now be regenerated because of stem cell research are spinal cord cells and organ cells such as liver and kidneys. Third, reduced risk of transplantation. There's been positive research showing that someone could get a copy of their own heart for a heart transplant. And finally, stem cells are developing into having a potentially major role in cancer. At the base of all tumors, scientists believe that there is a cluster of abnormal cells that maintain the malignant tissue. This theory would explain why tumors often regenerate after they have been almost completely destroyed or removed. The idea that cancer cells have the same properties as stem cells has settled around for many years. Only recently has scientists been able to discover ways to identify stem cells and their presence in tumors. So now scientists are trying to develop anti-cancer drugs that target cancer's stem cells rather than targeting any cells inside the tumor to try to shrink the tumor. Some of the non-believers in stem cell research argue that people should not be trying to play God or should not be trying to play with the human body. They also claim that stem cell research could possibly lead to the creation of human clones, which could have devastating consequences. Although these non-believers have some valid points, I believe that the good outweighs the bad in this situation. If scientists and doctors have the ability to cure very serious diseases and possibly save many lives, I think they should be putting everything possible into stem cell research. Imagine if scientists were able to cure cancer. No one would have to worry about getting UV damage from the sun's rays. There would be no more breast cancer, colon cancer, or dozens of other types of cancers that people all over the world are constantly suffering from. The amount of lives that a cure for cancer would save is truly unthinkable. I believe stem cell research should be continued to further. in the treatment of hormonal and fatal disease.